Climate alarmist, how dare you, vegan idiots. Trying to take away everything you love and replace it with bugs. This is Face the Facts Friday, where you get no BS takes on the latest vegan news, followed by a roast of the worst anti-vegan comments I've seen this week in our Meat Flakes of the Week. So get ready to get fact. Bug protein, cricket burgers, and insect bars like this. You want to see just how messed up things are getting with food? Take a look at this. Bug challenge for the brave. Spicy apple carrot cricket bar. This is a protein bar where they've used crickets and they want you to eat bugs. Just more madness from the crazy progressive woke left, right? The tofu eating wokerati.
It's the Guardian reading. Tofu eating wokerati.
Our world's gonna explode into a ball of flames any second now. Climate alarmist, how dare you?
How dare you?
Vegan idiots. Trying to take away everything you love and replace it with bugs. Well, listen, you're right. There are people out there trying to get you to eat bugs, but it's not the vegans. Do you know who is trying to get you guys to eat bugs? The giant American multinational and second largest meat producer in the USA, Tyson Foods. Yeah, meat eaters, your meat companies are joining the fight to get you to eat bugs. Tyson's got into a partnership with Protix, an international insect protein company, and they've agreed to help build an insect protein production plant in the US, which will be breeding, incubating, and hatching insect larvae. Delicious. And the vegans? We just want you to eat the same food you've been eating all your life. We just want you to eat more of that and leave animals alone. But the same people selling you dead animals now want to sell you dead bugs too. So what's it going to be? Bean burgers and tofu curry? Or cricket lasagna and maggot macaroni? Men don't go vegan because they think vegan food is girly. That's the results of a new study looking into what men think of vegan food. When they used words like beast, smoky, or hardy to describe vegan food, those more masculine sounding words were more appealing to men because they made the food seem less girly. There's nothing less manly than paying people to go and kill defenseless animals for you, or doing it yourself. But these men do have a point. If you want more men to try vegan food, you've got to advertise for men. If I see a dirty, meaty, plant-based beast burger, and right next to it there's a low-fat, low-calorie veggie burger, I know which one I'm going for. I'm just that toxically masculine. Vegan activists have crossed the line this time, guys. I read this next story in complete shock. Over in the US, there's this team of activists currently on trial for some activism they did on a farm. This farmer just gave a testimony about what they did on his farm, and it's shocking. I can't even believe they did this. So the farmer testified, okay, and what he said in court, he said the activists startled his chickens. Yeah, that's what these evil activists did. They startled his chickens. That's what he said in court. Startled. I think those chickens are going to be a little bit more than startled, where you'd cram them all into a truck and sell them to a slaughterhouse. Never underestimate the ability of a farmer to make themselves the victim in any circumstance. Did they teach that at farmer school or something? Right after they teach them how to jack off a bull? This vegan meat company just slapped a massive ad right next to a butcher. Look at this. Just love it. Look at that massive vegan sausage.
That's what she said, don't you dare.
English TV. It's gone too woke, guys. They've got a TV show about fishing where they bring on celebrities and they go fishing, I guess. And they just add on UK comedian Lee Mack, who happens to be a vegan. So instead of fishing for fish, he went fishing for metal.
Don't slip. It's so deep in here, dude. Yeah? What do we got here? What the heck is that?
People weren't happy. Turned off gone fishing. Lee Mack shouldn't have gone on if he is vegan and refuses to fish. He's just being annoying with his magnet fishing. Gone fishing completely ruined by the deeply unfunny Lee. I'm a vegan, don't you know? Mac, first time I've contemplated turning it off halfway through. Why invite a vegan to a fishing show? Gone fishing totally gone woke. No surprise really from the BBC. It's slowly been happening over the last 2 series. Why have a vegan who won't fish on a fishing program? On the one hand, I get it, right? Why was a vegan on a fishing program? On the other hand, why do you care so much about a TV show about fishing? Go outside and touch grass, but don't touch any fish, all right? Leave them alone, you fish nonce. I just tried stand-up comedy for the first time. It was at a vegan stand-up comedy night here in Finland, in Helsinki. There was a meat eater sat in the front row right in front of me. So we already have one non-vegan. Are there more non-vegans? Are there more meat eaters here? Nobody wants to say. I'm sure there is one. What brought you here? Just come to check it out, see what the vegans are about, see how you feel. It is kind of like a Nazi going to a bar mitzvah to see if I'm into this Jewish thing, you know? And if I'm not, I'll go back to killing all of your friends. Ooh, okay. All right, so we found the line. It's there. It's right there. The video of my full set is available exclusively to YouTube and Patreon team members at the Meat Flake Challenger level and up. Links are in the pinned comment. Go check it out.
Climate activists, they're now pushing for us to make all of our dogs vegan. If we can just feed all of our dogs vegetable matter instead of meat, we could save the planet.
This just takes things too far. I have to speak in a soft voice in case Calvin hears me. I just think of giving him a bean instead of a bone, and my heart breaks for the dog. They don't get that much out of life. It's all about meat and walks, you know, and they want to take even the meat out of the diet. It's just tragic, pushing away too far.
Feeding a dog food they like that keeps them healthy and doesn't kill other animals, that's going too far. I would have said stabbing animals for nothing but a taste is taking it too far, but that's just me. It's not going too far to provide nutrition for dogs and people that doesn't come at the expense of stabbing animals in the throat. Actually, that's what every single person who's against animal abuse should be doing. Over in the UK, the RSPCA, the nationally treasured organization that helps animals.
For the lost, the stranded, the scared, it takes someone like you for the beatings to end when the voice of a friend gently whispers, "It's okay, you're safe now."
Visit our website today for your free RSPCA guide.
Has just voted to make all of their offices and all of their centres serve only vegan food. It's about time, don't you think? Can't be saying you're against animal cruelty while you're serving animals up in the kitchen.
It takes someone like you for the beatings to end when the voice of a friend gently whispers,
Tucking into turkey or picking at pigs in blankets. For a better life for farm animals, choose RSPCA Assured.
So that's great news. Or it would be great news if undercover investigators hadn't just exposed this RSPCA-approved chicken farm with footage of some of the worst animal cruelty you've ever seen.
Workers forced hens down off their perches by any means necessary. This included kicking, pushing, and throwing. These hens didn't survive the ordeal. Others were left injured and stunned. At another free-range farm, the relentless abuse continued. Hens were aggressively kicked, hit with crates. Hens were slammed into crates. Heads, wings, and limbs were often left sticking out. Whether free-range or caged, hens were treated as little more than objects by workers, who flippantly used violence, intimidation, and casual cruelty against these sensitive birds.
Eating vegan's great, guys, but could you maybe stop giving RSPCA approval to disgusting animal abusive industries?
For a better life for farm animals, choose RSPCA Assured.
This RSPCA approved logo tricks people into thinking they're buying something that didn't come from violence and cruelty to animals. They're taking the piss out of every single person that buys those products. They're lying to you, and if you buy into it, you're letting them take the piss out of you. High welfare, humane, free range, it's all complete nonsense. I think we can all agree, vegan or not, that the running of the Bulls Festival over in Spain, where they release a load of bulls in the streets and people run away from them and then at the end they kill them all, I think we can all agree that that is a disgraceful example of animal cruelty. But sometimes there's retribution. There's a lesson here, guys. Leave animals the fuck alone. Guys, I saw this and I had to share it with you. This is some real life Harry Potter shit. I've got nothing profound to say about this one. I just wanted you to see it and enjoy it as much as I did. Now for something weird. This Christmas, the supermarket chain Asda is launching a, wait for it, vegan turkey shaped like a real bird. Would you eat that? And a bit more supermarket news. Lidl just announced they're going to make all the prices of their vegan food equal to their animal-based food. Very cool. Now it's time to take a look at some of the dumbest comments I've seen over the last week in today's Meat Flakes of the Week.
It's time for Meat Flakes of the Week.
Doesn't matter how bad the guy will be, even if it's Hitler versus a vegan, I'm going with Hitler. Says a lot more about you than it does vegans, mate. You may be ripped, but you always have a shallow mind. Cool, dude said I was ripped. I saw the satanic symbol goat head in your hat. Show your real face, brah. How many times do I have to go over this? It is a ram because my name is David Rams. I also like goats. And I'm a Satanist. All right, can we get over this now? Human rights is a scam too. Probably nobody should have any rights. The lengths you will go to defend not being vegan. There is a reason why our ancestors started eating meat. Yeah, well, they just sat around at a board meeting, did they? Got some slides up. Here's why we're going to start eating meat. You believe in me, a human, eat grass, than me eating IT animals. Why would you do that? They got a job, man. They're just trying to keep all the computers running. What is wrong with you? I can't believe I was ever one of you. Dashing, charming, handsome, a great stand-up comedian. Handsome, did I already say that? Sorry, said it twice. I feel for these animals, but my desire for meat is strong. Sorry. I'm glad you feel for animals, and I think you're strong enough to get past your desire to eat meat. Every vegan said something similar before they went vegan, man. I'll chop my dick off before I quit eating steak. Being vegan is being an incompetent. Being an incompetent is not knowing how to use the word incompetent correctly. That's incompetence. My ancestors come from islands where vegetables aren't that abundant, but flesh was. Tell me, where were the vegans at that point in history? In the cooking pots and their head being shrunk for trade, that's where, if they even existed at that time. I'm going to assume in a time where people had to survive by eating animal products, going to go out on a limb here and say, there probably weren't any vegans. If a vegan's corpse buried, the maggots won't be allowed to eat it because the maggots will be accused as a meat eater. Sometimes I just think about giving up, guys. David Rams, look at you fighting in the comment section with a clear lack of nutrition. You look dead, mate. Well, you know what we're going to do now? Eesh. Yeah. Also, look at the text on the right. Why are people so angry on the internet? The fucking irony of this. Yeah, you are a DeVille worshipper. 101 Dalmatians was a good movie, but I wouldn't say I'm a worshipper of Cruella DeVille. I mean, I don't know. Cool character, but yeah, not my favorite. Tell me this, vegans. Let's say there's another being that exists and they're above us in the food chain. So you think they'd spare us humans because eating us is inhumane? I doubt it. Well, yeah, if they didn't have morals or ethics or the ability to reason, maybe they would just kill us, yeah. But you have all those things, don't you, you numpty? We do need food. Jesus said that nothing that enters a man can dirty a man, only what comes out of him. Oh, that's beautiful. I am so happy to see some pro-LGBT Christians around. It's so refreshing and progressive to hear something like this. Protect your own species first before animals, you idiot. That's actually a really good point. At this point in my life, look, I have started to reduce, all right? I'm no longer breeding, abusing, and killing as many humans as I was before. I'm definitely eating much less as well. Got my meat-free Mondays, all right? My human meat-free Mondays, stew meat-free Mondays. Stop judging me, bro. Just let me do it at my own pace. It's a journey. Vegans don't exist. We do, though. Christ declared all foods pure. Nothing that goes in your mouth can corrupt you. Simple as that. Another amazing pro-LGBT Christian here. That is beautiful again. Guys, what is this today? What is this? Is it Pride Month again? It's beautiful, all these pro-LGBT Christians waving that rainbow flag. I got a joke. A is a vegetarian and a vegan jump off a plan. Who wins? Society. What plan did they give up on? Why did society win? Just so many questions. I'm just going to start running into vegan places and start shouting all sorts of abuse at them. No, you're not, David. You're not. Ear meat. Why would you want to eat ears? I eat triple the meat, so some vegan anime making a dent. I don't see how eating loads of meat would help vegan anime break the market. This is so stupid. David, you are my most hated person on this planet. Oh my God. Thank you so much. And if you want to help me with my vegan and animal rights work, check out the David Rams Patreon and YouTube teams in the description. Thanks for watching, legends. I'll catch you in the next one.